Hi folks, I'm back down the lake again today. I spent about the last hour and a half mapping out the lake with the deeper. Again, just trying to build up a picture of this lake before I sort of head off onto the airfield lake again. Got to put a bit of effort to get it done as much as possible. I know the water levels drop between now and summer, but I'm not really worried about the depth. It's more about the undulations and of the lake really that I'm interested in. I've done a few little swims that I've never do before, just trying to sort of like link everything up and join everything in, and while I was in this swim I spotted a fish stick its head out, so I sort of finished up with what I was doing, and I've come round and stuck a couple of baits out here. I didn't actually stick the deeper out in this swim. I didn't want to spook anything, so I've just sort of quickly flicked out a couple of 1 ounce leads in the area, some bags on, nice masala pop up on one, miracle berry on the other, something bright, trying to track the fish in, as it's a gorgeous sunny day. I must admit, it's a bit fresh out in the wind. There's a couple of swims I was in that, well, crikey, I didn't realise it was that cold still out in this wind. But no, I'm impressed with my efforts today with the deeper. I must admit, I think I spent just under 2 hours doing it, and all I used was 20% of the battery. So, based on that, it can last several hours. I think after 2 hours your arm starts aching anyway. I think there's a guy who must be setting up over there, because the seagulls are mobbing some sort of area, or that's where someone baited up the other night. And the toughies are diving. There's one fish been out in this week so far. And we'll just, well, take it from there really. Down at the weekend. I'm not 100% sure where we're going to get fish. I have a feeling it might be a little bit busy this coming weekend. I'm doing a guess with my mate, so we've got to sort of double up in a swim. We're only doing that on Saturday night, so I think I'm going to come down on Friday night and see if I can get a double swim and just wait for him to turn up on Saturday. If it quiets down a little bit, I think we might be quite happy to move, find a better area and take it from there really. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of writing and watching, and hopefully one of these indicators will scream off. But you never know. It's been a hard old winter. And I know we are in spring, but it's that snow and ice and minus wind chill of 10 or 11 or 12, depending which bit of the country you're in. I think it's put things back a little bit. It was starting to produce fish prior to that, although they knew they needed to feed up for it. Clever little things, aren't they? Right, let's crack on. I'll update you before I go, and I'll stick a couple of screenshots probably on my website of what I found today, and we'll take it from there really. There you go. Absolute pucker. Big fat belly on it as well. Amazing. Well, that was certainly an eventful couple of hours. 2 fish, can't complain of that. Nice 30, nice 17-pound mirror, and quite a pleasant day really. Certainly proves that the deeper does its job. Finding spots and locating fish. Well impressed. Had a couple of other liners as well. Actually even pulled into one, but I have a feeling that there's a sort of fish out there trailing some line behind it. Just slightly frustrating really. Don't need that. I thought one was definitely a take, pulled into it, nothing there. A couple of seconds later the other rod just sort of bleeped a couple of times, went up a bit. I assume it's the trailing fish going by, both rods. And I had a few more little bleeps a little bit later than that as well really. So yeah, don't need that really. Obviously someone's lost a fish recently. Obviously still mooching around and hanging about. But yes, I'm quite impressed with that. I shall definitely be using the deeper again. Short sessions is what I'm really open to. You know, I came down today and did my mapping and things and found some fish, and then came back, flicked the bait back on them. You only need to be here. You only need to fish for a couple of hours to actually catch the fish. And it's worth spending a lot of time mapping and things and seeing what you can find before you actually fish. So for me personally, my short sessions, absolutely fantastic. Cannot complain at all. It's just a perfect, it's warmed up a bit now. It's just a lovely day really. Anyway, right, I shall catch up with you soon. I hope you enjoyed watching the stuff. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and head over to my website. Read the full vlog and story. Catch up soon folks, bye now. Well, we're back out for a few nights. In fact, actually, I might be out for 4 if I'm really lucky. So you've pan out Meadow Lake. What I've got down here, absolutely empty. No one around at all. About an hour, hour and a half, nearly 2. Trying to work out where to fish. Really struggled with that one. Autumn certainly set in. Basically I found one fish, and that's the area I've gone for, and we'll just work on from that, whether we end up moving or doing 2 nights in here, 2 nights somewhere else, 1 night in here, 3 nights somewhere else. Just have to see how things progress. But it's all looking absolutely lovely and gorgeous. Autumn colours and well and truly out. What more can you say? It's absolutely fantastic. How do you think? Hey, that sunlight, the autumn sunlight you get, absolutely lovely. Like the temperature's dropping, and just have to see how we get on really. Be interesting. There you go. I'll give you a morning update. I'll give you an evening update. Well, it's the morning update. I thought I'd actually start filming in the sunshine, because my swim doesn't get that much sunshine. The lake does. It's one of the reasons why I quite like this swim. It warms up the right hand margins, and not much wind gets on the bar out there, and it picks up the sunshine very nicely and warms up very quickly. No action in the night, a few liners. Feeling quite confident about the whole thing really, which is good. I thought I might catch one this morning. I had a few liners, and then about an hour later I did see a fish. Thought we might actually produce a take first thing this morning, but no, unfortunately not. I've rebaited. One of my friends is coming down to join me for the day. Going to do a bit of spotted pike fishing. It's okay, because he's got this side of the lake over here to fish, which is like quite advertising. I think by tomorrow, if I haven't had a fish from my baited area, I shall be casting a few baits along there during the day, just to see how things pan out. But I'm not really too bothered at the moment. Some lovely little bays along there. A little bit, it's just pointless fishing there at night. You hardly ever get any fish in. It seems to be a bit of a battle, so I'm not really. Yeah, there's another guy that set up over the far side last night, and that was it for the night. Excuse me. Yeah, just the 2 of us on here. So hopefully I'll stay there a fair bit of the day, maybe do another night because he's quite angry, which is quite good. I'm going to sort of do the same. Even Ian with his pike fishing, he'll just sling the dead baits out and leave them there. So that's all going to be pretty perfect and pretty good really. Keep the swimming peaceful and quiet. And you just never know, do you? Anyway, I'll give you an update during the day. And just maybe we'll have a carp on film later on today. Should be good. Well, here we are. Second morning update. Fishy signs again last night. Fish cracking. Got the liners. Still no joy. They're out there. They're just clearly not doing anything. So we shall I'm thinking cap on today. Have a look round. See what we're going to do. I do feel I'll be utilising that tree line today. Different area to fish. I might get the marker out. Have a little play. Find anything interesting. Put the deeper out as well. Worth a go just to see if we can find any other sort of features, other areas. Still feel that area is the best area I've got to fish. It's produced me fish before. It is fishing incredibly slow at the moment. I can tell that for one simple reason. There's only 2 of us on here at the moment. There's only 2 of us on here last night. Which for this place clearly means it's fishing bad. Because no one's here. But it will turn on, and you've got to make sure you're here when it turns on. So loving the mirror images in it from this morning. Look at that, those trees out there. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Have the reflection, the flat calm and the peacefulness of it. Been watching the lake for a little bit, haven't really seen much. So generally wake up a little bit later than this. Show themselves. So we shall keep having a look. The sun's coming up through the tree behind me. Up there somewhere, out in the car park. Can't really see it. Where are we? Yeah, it'll be up soon. It'll be quite a nice little pleasant day out there. Mist on the water. Camp's looking good. Yeah. We'll stick to the plan. I think it might take them a little while to get them a bait. If they're not really feeding it. They're out there. I can hear them topping and crashing. So we've got to think about it today. About what we're going to do, how we're going to tackle this, what we're up to really. Another 2 nights to do. There's always a possibility of just going home and just coming back and doing days in the day swims, or just sitting out here relaxing. Could move swim, yeah, check the weather, see what the wind's doing. I do have a feeling that the night temperatures are going to rise now the next couple of nights, which could change everything for me. So we'll see. Got my new friend for the week. Friendly little goose. So you can give him some bread, shall we? Not quite that brave yet, are you? There you go, buddy. Stop that. Yes. Well, here's the afternoon update by the goose. Hello, goose. How you doing? It's just outside the booby door. Been very friendly all day. Start rattling around a little bit too much. Demands food. It's quite nice. Happy eating grass. Doing a bit of pruning. It's all good. Hey, Goosey, what do you say? How's the fishing going? fishing is not going too well at all at the moment. Where are we at the moment? It's coming up to 4 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon. So far, still no fish. Seen fish, just can't catch them. So, as I said, every sort of 12 hours I'm refining my tactics, changing something slightly different, just to sort of try and work out what we need to do to get them to pick a bait up. I'm starting to think there. I don't know really, I don't think they might be on naturals, but it's just, they just switch off and feed on naturals and build themselves up for the winter. It's an occurring issue that this lake has every year, so there's obviously something about this time of the year that they more or less do every year. It's always this month, it never sort of really deviates from anything, like the weather or anything. It just appears to be this month, but in general I suppose October, signs of spring are setting in regardless of whatever's going on. The leaves are falling off the trees, so firm belief that fish have some idea of what's going on and what to do. So, bearing that in mind, it might well be a natural food thing. But made my mind up. Stick it out for another night. Got about, what packs they come in now. Whether it comes in a litre or 2 litres. I think it must be a litre actually, to be fair, of bloodworm, liquid bloodworm that's frozen, spotted fin. Now mixed up with other pellets, let it sort of soak out the liquid and everything like that, made it into sort of sticky balls, spawn that out into the swim. It's not really going to add much of a sort of, it's not going to overfeed the carp from what I've already started off with. It's naturals, the pellets will break down pretty quickly. Great tract, so try that tactic. I might stick some of the evolution tackle maggot clusters and things on top of my boilies, and might even use a 360 sort of ball clusters as well. Just trying to sort of get the natural. The fish are rummaging around, they're not looking for anything hard, they're not looking for soft natural things, so we're gonna give that a go tonight, see how we get on, and yeah, give you an update in the morning really, and hopefully with some different news. If things get tough, I'll just refer to the goose, see what he says. What's going on? He's quite happy down there. Plenty of food. I fed him out 4 slices of bread earlier on. I was trying to eat my soup. I run out of food because they've been feeding the goose, which is quite funny. Pretty sky out there, isn't it? It's rather nice. Anyway, I shall leave you with that view and give you an update tomorrow morning. Well, I just had to come back on film the gorgeous sunset we're having at the moment. Absolutely wonderful. And yep, my buddy's here. What would you like to say to the camera? Yeah? What do you think? It's a nice sunset? Yeah, it's a nice sunset. He thinks it's a nice sunset. It's alright, I've only been here 3 days and I'm talking to a goose already. Bless it. There we go. Anyway, we love wildlife, don't we? Yeah, no, it's looking absolutely stunning. Gorgeous, isn't it, out there? So I want to go for a little bit of a wander along and around the corner. See if we can get a better angle. It's actually getting better by the minute, I think. Unbelievable. Just recast my rods and on the spots for the night. Hopefully all is well. Around the corner here, I've got different reeds. I don't know what the crunching is, but look at that. Isn't that why we go fishing? See things like that. People are tucked up watching their television shows. Quite funny, I just had a fish roll over where I had me rod by the trees. Bless them. Anyway. There we go, looks absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, put a little bit of reeds in the background. Take a few pictures of that, looks absolutely wonderful. Get them on the website. Everyone will love it. Anyway, there we go. I just thought you'd just like to see the sunset over the lake. Flat, calm, gorgeous. Hopefully there's a good sign. Oh, it's another gorgeous morning out here. Another blank night, unfortunately. That's all I can say, really. Got really put in some thought today. My thought at the moment is go home and come back and do a day session tomorrow. Or just go down the river for the day. Not fished the river for a long time. Might take a little bit of organising that one, so I'm not really sure about that one. But yeah, prospects of doing another night's blanking, it's just really don't fancy it, not really on the cards. So I have to put a bit of thought into this. I might even actually just go and do a day session today, actually. Bung most of the stuff and bivvy and everything in the car and just go and sit on the day swims for a few hours this afternoon, or I don't know, have a brew and think about what we're actually going to do. It does not seem to be happening for me at the moment in this swim, so I don't really see the point in actually staying here at the moment. To be honest with you. I shall try and let you know before I go, do a little bit of a last update. It's Wednesday morning now. I've been here since Sunday lunchtime. Nothing. So it's clearly not happening. How's his bread though? Not quite out of hand yet. The soup's getting cold, mate. I'm gonna have to eat it soon. No, there you go. There you go, exactly. Well, the decision has been made. I've changed the area I'm fishing because clearly the fish were not feeding in there at all. I know there's fish in this swim. It seems silly to move. So all I've really done is move my baits. Now, I haven't gone too far close to the tree line. Basically the two tall trees you can see, it's there. I've aimed at those, finding a nice little area that seems suitable. It's also from the entrance, sorry about that, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, that's what goes on there. Edit that a bit out. I do apologise if I forget to do that. There's so much video I'll probably forget. I do generally try and watch them through, but yeah, so what we've done is we've done that. We don't want to be too close. not too far away from my rods. I do believe the bag will clearly be undone and the door will be wide open tonight. And yeah, won't be hanging around. No, we're about 20 foot off, so maybe 30 foot off to be fair, so we're quite good. I've put out 2 wafters out there. I've baited up with a mixture of catalyst and smoky jack boilies, and not too much. I don't want to overload the area, just want to sort of track them down as they come out through the gap. And yeah, we shall see how we progress. Might get a nice lovely sunset this evening. I'll have some lunch in a minute. It's just gone 2 o'clock, and yeah, we're quite happy now. I'm just going to go for that. And if it all goes a little bit wrong tomorrow, I can always get up and do a quick day session tomorrow morning until midday. Get myself early, so I might even pack up some stuff and get into the car tonight. Prepare myself for what could happen, and I'll try and wangle a fish out. If not, well, it's enjoyable being out here. I was watching that sunset last night. It's absolutely fantastic. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I might give you another update this evening. If not, I do really hope this time we get a carp on film. Could do with one, couldn't we? But hey, that's carp fishing for you. Well, that is one needed carp. Oh, it's taken me several nights to catch, as you well know if you've been following the video. But it's been well worth it. Just under 24 pound, and that's worth the effort all this time. There you go. Absolutely gorgeous. Don't we love them? Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, it's a misty day, as you've seen. Pack up time. I had a carp in the night, so I'm extremely happy now. And we made it. Hallelujah. I've got to get home, got a few jobs to do, get things sorted out. So I'm away at the weekend, and I'll catch up with you in a couple of weeks. But hallelujah. Caught fish, happy about that, worth the effort and everything. And we'll move on from there. Winter is certainly here, I feel. Water temperatures are starting to drop. But I'm glad about that fish. Anyway, gorgeous misty morning though, isn't it? Fantastic one. Lovely, lovely, lovely. There we go. Well, here I am, back out on meadow. Got a couple of nights. I'm just going to take one night at a time, to be perfectly honest with you. Where the weather conditions are at the moment, not really sure what I want to do. It's fairly promising. Pressure's dropping, but as usual, there's a lot of rain around. You know my views on rain in here. I'm not overly keen on it. Well, it's not overly keen on me. Dedicating to catch a fish. But this is where we are. This is where we're at. Just have to take it from here, really. Just finished sorting everything out. The rain's been on and off, but easing a bit at the moment. I just sort of come out and do a video. I've just basically got 2 rods in the same direction. Well, I say in the same area, they're not. They're probably 20-30 yards apart. It's supposed to stop later. The rain is due to get extremely heavy, so I didn't fancy trying to get myself another spot sorted out. I have an idea of what I want to do, so once the rain stops this afternoon, I should put a bit more bait out on that area. Maybe move the other rod to it, so I've got one rod area and one on the other area. Just see how we get on, really. But yeah, it's nice to be back, actually. Not bad. The wind's going to swing all over the place from the southeast to the east to the northwest to the southwest. So I think the fish could be anywhere and be moving anywhere. Just have to Well, do what we can really, won't we? That's all we can do. But we're out here. We're enjoying it. Home is set up. Everything's all ready to go. Just going to get the kettle on and yeah, bite to eat. And yeah, it's not far off lunchtime now. Yeah, that's right. Quite happy really. I think there's one other person on the lake. That's it really. Had a good look around when I got here. Had a fair few spots to go. It wasn't raining when I got here, which is quite good. Yeah, I just sort of settled on this. I feel every time I fish on that point that's down there, I feel the fish are to the right of me. Every time I fish on the far bank, I feel the fish are over this side. So it's just obvious I've just got to fish this side. And I think that's the key at the moment. I'm not too close into the bank. I just think that would be a bit crazy. So we'll just stick to this. Get a bit of feed out there. The fish will mooch around and move out. Any luck, I might bag myself a lump. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I'll give you an update. See how we get on. There we go. Shy of £19. That'll do me. Quite happy about that. Quite impressive. Well happy. Beautiful. There we go. Better get it back. Well, as you can see, I've had one fish so far. It's about the middle of the day now on Saturday. It's starting to get a bit brighter. The rain has finally decided it's actually going to not come back. Actually going to stop, which is quite pleasant really. Conditions are still looking pretty good. The wind's sort of northeast, not too strong, so it's quite pleasant. It does feel a little bit warmer out there, but there's still a little bit of a chill in the air. Yeah, I've just spombed out a little bit more bait. It's about 4 spombs over each to top up the swims. There's clearly fish over the left hand rod this morning. I was expecting another take, but nothing occurred. Could have been bream quite easily, so maybe grateful of that. Don't know, it's nice to see though. The right hand rod, just the single bleep on over the night. So I still put a little bit more bait out of that because the line or something was out and about mooching around. Left hand rod obviously had a fish, and seen fish this morning, so I've topped up that, fresh hook baits on, and flick them out. I like to do it sort of midday-ish. It gets rid of all the noise and all the commotion. Normally around midday you don't catch a fish, but it's just a time I pick. Sort of, try and sort of do it around about the same time. Realistically, every single time I'm out, and we'll just see how tonight goes and how we get on really. That's today's update, and any luck I'll get another fish for you on the camera, and we'll see how we get on really. But there we go. Oh, look at that. Absolute gorgeous. £33 autumn comma. Can't complain at that, can you? Magical. Magical. To the other side, because these ones normally have marks on them. That's a nice better. Tell which one it was. Oh, look at that. Beauty. Absolute beauty. Good fight as well. Right, yeah. Absolute beauty. Second line of pink pepper squid this weekend. Amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Well happy. Well happy. Well, It's a nice foggy morning. I don't want to be too late home today, so I thought I'm going to start packing up soon. Not well happy with the results this weekend. Yeah, certainly am. So couldn't ask for more really. The conditions are good still. I think there's been a few fish out over last night. It's got a few lights on and people, head torches going around. Well, I think there's 4 of us fishing last night, which is not bad. So if we all caught, that's good really, because the fish are definitely starting to feed a little bit. The conditions were a lot warmer. I think it was 9 degrees last night, which is actually warmer than it has been during the day the last week and a bit. So I think they're sort of woken up a little bit. Just hope they stay awake now. Don't sort of fall back to their sulky selves. They always do that in October, they always have done. Very strange, but it's the way it works. But sometimes they can take as long as until sort of 2 weeks into December to wake up, and then they wake up. And Christmas is quite good fishing on here, and January and February. So yeah, they're waking up now. It's quite good really, and they seem to be spread out, which I think is quite a good result. Otherwise it gets a little bit swimmy and everyone ends up fighting over the same area, which is never too clever. But yeah, it's a perfect morning for it really. Been a very wet, windy and damp and so forth weekend, but productive. And yeah, fantastic really. I've got sort of a lot of lost words really. Sort of took a bit of a beating that October when I took a week off, and it's nice to come back and catch a couple of fish. You know, one's always good and two's even better, and one of them being a 30 is even nicer, so it's good really. What I've really got to do this swim is get the right hand rod producing really. I'm not sure it'd be a good idea putting it down near where the left hand rod is. I'm likely to pick up the lines, I think, so it can be a bit of a pain. You can't really use back leads off the front of here. It's all the boulders. I think it'll, the swim's sort of built on a big pile of rubble. I think if it sort of silts over and sorts itself out, the last thing you want to be doing is putting a back lead in a boulder and getting your line stuck down there, so it's not that straightforward really. I suppose you can put a back lead further out, but then if the fish come underneath it, yeah. I'm not one for flying back leads either, I must admit. I've had enough problems with them in the first place. Captured back leads is about as far as I go these days if I have to. But no, so I've got to work on the second spot, but left hand rod sorted out, quite happy about that. That seems to spot the producers, you know, on and off a fair bit really, so it's all good. Anyway, I'm waffling. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, good luck if you're out there, and I'll catch up with you soon.